Deepak had always been a curious child. He loved to explore the world around him and ask questions about everything he saw. But when he heard about Ahimsa, the principle of nonviolence that his parents followed, he couldn't quite understand it.
"Why can't we fight back when someone hurts us?" he asked his mother one day. "Because violence only leads to more violence," his mother replied. "If we respond with violence, we are perpetuating the cycle of harm. But if we respond with nonviolence, we can break that cycle and create a more peaceful world." Deepak was still skeptical. He had always been taught that defending oneself was important, and he couldn't imagine how nonviolence could possibly be effective. But one day, everything changed. Deepak was walking home from school when he saw a group of older boys picking on a younger boy. They were pushing him around and laughing at him, and the boy looked scared and helpless. Deepak felt a surge of anger rise up inside him. He wanted to jump in and defend the younger boy, to teach the bullies a lesson. But then he remembered his mother's words about Ahimsa. He took a deep breath and approached the group calmly. "Hey guys, what's going on?" he asked. The older boys turned to face him, sneering. "Mind your own business, kid," one of them said. But Deepak stood his ground. "I just want to make sure everyone is okay," he said. "Is there a problem here?" The bullies hesitated, clearly surprised by Deepak's confidence. "No problem," one of them muttered, shoving the younger boy aside. Deepak smiled at the younger boy and walked with him until they were safely out of sight of the bullies. He felt proud of himself for standing up for what he believed in, even if it wasn't the most popular choice. Over the next few weeks, Deepak noticed a change in the way the older boys treated him. They no longer picked on him or made fun of him. In fact, they seemed to respect him more than they had before. One day, he overheard them talking about a fight they had gotten into with another group of kids. "It was stupid," one of them said. "We shouldn't have done it. We're better than that." Deepak realized then that his small act of nonviolence had a ripple effect on the entire group. By responding to their aggression with calmness and compassion, he had shown them a different way of behaving. He went home that day feeling more confident in the power of Ahimsa. He knew that it wasn't always easy to follow, but he also knew that it was the right thing to do. Years later, Deepak would reflect back on that day and realize that it was the moment he truly understood the principle of nonviolence. It wasn't just about avoiding physical harm, it was about creating a culture of respect and understanding. And he would think about how grateful he was to have parents who had taught him such an important lesson, even if he didn't fully understand it at first.